What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Stephen A. Smith from ESPN, and I'm looking out for you. I'm here to let you know that you need to be watching Franchise.
Franchise Sports.
Hey there, sports fans. I'm Paul Delva. On this edition of Franchise Sports, we take a look into the high school football jamboree as all the local teams get ready to kick off the regular season. And then we sit down with former FSU volleyball star Brianna Berry. And speaking of FSU volleyball, we'll be taking a look into their match against Tulsa. And then we sit down with Florida A&M University football strength and conditioning coach Russell Barberino. This and more on this edition of Franchise Sports.
Lincoln is going to do great this season, and I feel they're very confident.
Well, you know, you always feel good when you get a win, but there's a lot of things we have to work on. We play a lot of young kids for the first time tonight, so I think they did a good job. We had 11 starters out tonight, so we just got to keep working and keep growing.
With 11 starters out, we can expect even more from your team this season. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we expect to get better, that's for sure. We just got to make sure we get everybody playing time, get good continuity going with our team, just getting a good rhythm.
We got to bail the offense out. We played about like I thought we would play. We were solid on defense, didn't tackle too well, and we got to start executing on offense. And hopefully we'll work our way through that before we get into district play.
Okay, Coach, we heard you giving a motivational speech to your team. What are a few key points that you let the guys know?
We have to execute on offense. I mean, you can't win if you don't score, and we're struggling to move the ball on offense. And we got to tackle a little better on defense, try to create some turnovers to help our offense out.
Yeah, I got to watch the film, but the kids play hard. That's all we was looking for them to play hard and come out and win the game, and they did a good job playing hard.
Well, we got to have a line. We got to improve our line. More specifically, our left side of our line. You know, we're getting rushed. We're not getting our quarterback time to throw. So we got to prove that, and then we got to improve our tackling on defense. Well, I think we got to learn how to play harder. You know, it's going to be important to see what we do this game. You know, Gaston outplayed us. You know, they just played harder. They did fundamental things better. They got a tough little team, but we'll be pretty good.
It's a little weird. I mean, because I graduated about 2 years ago, so this will be the second year I'm not on the team anymore. And seeing these girls that they were freshmen when I was a senior, it's a little weird, but it's a lot of fun because you come back and you're still one big family. You're always going to be a Florida State volleyball player. If you're on the team, you're an alumni. You just come back and it's just new.
I was just at the team now as compared to when you were there.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. That's going to be the biggest thing because you lose people every year, but so does every team. That's always good. They'll start playing next week. They play Kentucky, which is a big game for them. But I think they're doing really well. I'm really different. I mean, because now it's my job, my professional career. That's what it is. I mean, I live in Switzerland for 7 months of the year, and I just play volleyball. When we get to travel, that's one of the biggest things, even for like pleasure-wise, or we get to travel to play. It's really cool. I mean, never in my life would I think that I'd be a professional volleyball player and I go play overseas, but it's definitely a new experience.
Well, you know, we knew Tulsa would be a very difficult team. Henderson is a great player, one of the top outside hitters in the country. We knew that this team last year upset LSU in the first round of the NCAA tournament, and LSU was second in the SEC and almost upset Oklahoma at Oklahoma and lost in 5. So we knew they were a very, very dangerous team. Kentucky last night, we just played lights out and did great. And I told the girls, I said, we're probably not as good as we showed last night, and Kentucky's not as bad as they showed last night. And we needed to find somewhere to make sure we settled down and played today consistently. And I felt like as the match progressed there a little bit, we found a way to get more consistent.
Coach Barberino, man, this guy is real. Everything we've done is new for us. But I mean the strength. I mean my level one, I went up 40 pounds in almost every area. So I mean just what he does. I mean he practices what he preaches. So every day out there he's with us, And that conditioning test, man, was real this year. We did a 300-yard shuttle. You had to do it twice. And for offensive lineman, you had to be under 1 minute and 6 seconds. And if you've ever ran it before, a big guy, that's moving for a big guy now. But, I mean, Coach Barbarino has had a major impact on us.
Oh, man, Barbarino's great. After we just got through testing, everybody's numbers is out the window. And everybody really bought into the system this summer, and everybody that was up here working this whole summer, you could definitely see a complete difference in the way we run and how strong and everybody is. So we definitely appreciate him. We definitely buy into his system.
I always knew that they had great athletes here, and I felt if they always had the right strength and conditioning coach, they probably would do very well. This year alone, we've set several records. For example, we had a gentleman do 225 for 43 reps. We had another player do 31 and a third player do 30. I think the most they ever had is one person in the 30 range. We've had 3 over 30 and 1 in the 40s now. What it boils down to, because people say, what are you doing over there? How are they getting so strong? It was consistency. It was commitment and consistency. That's one thing that I feel I'm really good at when it comes to coaching, is making sure that the athletes, keeping them accountable and making sure they do what they're supposed to. The key goal always is to win the conference, okay? But we want to win it outright this year. Our goal is to win a national championship. They've won it here before, and we want to win it again. So that's our ultimate goal. And anything less is not good enough, and it shouldn't be, because if you have low standards, you're going to achieve low. You have to have high standards. You got to dream big to achieve big.